Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Fearless. RE4 Remake is finally in the flesh. New gameplay, new trailer, new screenshots, hell fucking yes. We're gonna go through the gameplay today and I'm gonna point out some details you might have missed because there are some things that you can easily miss. And yeah, overall, it was my birthday this week on the 22nd, and yeah, so I haven't really been active, but yeah, I did have a video I did make, but the video got fucked up, so I decided to start from scratch. But either way, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be definitely posting more videos like this. And if I can get some likes and comments for my birthday, that'll be very much appreciated, bro. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so I don't want to point out the obvious here, but this game looks absolutely fantastic. Look at the amount of detail. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we've already seen all this footage until we get into the house. See, even the little detail of Leon looking back before entering, it just creates more immersion, you know what I'm saying? Take notice also, if you listen closely at the soundtrack, it's a remix of the original. It's a little different, but it's definitely familiar. Take a listen.
Anyone home?
I am home as I'm making this video, Leon. FYI. As I said, cautiously going through doors just creates more suspense and horror. And bear traps. Remember those? I know I do. Watch out for those, because I'm sure there's a fuck ton now that we have tighter areas. We got some like village design, you know, like architecture looks like. Okay. We got a Resident Evil Village barrel there. Reusing assets, definitely. These are stuff you can find in the dungeon of the castle and village. And let me just say, I don't want to ruin this trailer or this scene, but I can't help it. It's Halloween. And the whole scene of Leon going down the stairs, especially with like all these animal bones and Leon's haircut, doesn't it just remind you of the Jeffrey Dahmer show? Him going down his grandma's basement, the taxidermy stuff and the bodies. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that or ruin it, but hey, it is Halloween, so let me just ruin this trailer for you guys. I mean, Leon's haircut, come on, man, he just needs the glasses. By the way, all these hanging like stuff around the room, I'm pretty sure we've seen that in the doll room or the doll section of Village. Take notice also of all these little scraps of paper all over the room. Definitely expect to find more notes and hidden, you know, secrets around. Yeah. Take quickly notice here on the table as well. You can see writing here in blood. Maybe it's a little description of the victim or some kind of sacrificial note. I definitely don't know what the fuck this is. Yeah, I can't even describe what it looks like. It doesn't even look human, in my opinion. Giant rats. Take also notice these giant bones hanging around. I'm not sure if that's like maybe Del Lago's teeth. I know they fed it in the original. I'm not sure if they're like collecting teeth from Del Lago or something, but yeah. It's probably just design. So this appears to be one of the cops that escorted Leon to the village. Now in the original, they didn't even get off the car because they didn't want to get parking tickets. So there's a little plot twist here. And if I were to theorize, I would say that maybe a Ganado they saw a Ganado or something, or they just split up to find terrain or, you know, the village, and they got lost. And this is the end result of Leon separating from his crew. Moral of the story, never go your separate way, never split up, you know, it never works. But yeah, maybe they saw a Ganado, they tried to find him, they got lost in the woods, and then they finally found the cabin. I mean, he did say how far could he have gone, so I'm not sure if he's referring to the cop or the Ganado, but yeah. Uh, Definitely a story switch up. Also, Leon's emo cut here looks a lot more prominent. He definitely looks like an emo teenager from high school.
What's your situation? The hell's going on?
Just the amount of detail in the first room is just mind-blowing.
What was that?
As I said, also, this does look like a giant tooth. Del Lago, I don't know. Guess we'll see. Maybe you can collect Del Lago's teeth. Something to think about. We'll get our first look at the first Ganado. He definitely needs a chiropractor to fix that, but yeah. One thing to notice also is the sound of the parasite, because if you look closely, you can definitely tell that the parasite is like fully taking control of the body, and it's just like almost like bleeding its way out, you know, trying to get Leon, trying to attack Leon. So it's just has complete total control. We got a knife prompt here. So you got two ways to counter this. We also got a knife meter here, which I'll get more into later. Your health bar. So yeah, your knife does have durability, and it doesn't last forever like the original. Also, let me go back a bit so you can hear the parasite. It sounds like a centipede, you know, snickering. And just take a close listen.
No fucking way.
We got our first look at the melee. So let me just say, when I seen that, I felt a sense of comfort, but I wasn't fully justified yet until I saw a roundhouse kick. Also, these playtesters always have terrible aim. We got some stealth mechanics. I love it. Definitely some Outlast 2 vibes here, for sure. So let me just say that this whole area here, this whole like plans of operations area, definitely wasn't done by a Ganado or the first Ganado in the first house. This is definitely the work of some kind of detective or spy. So if I were to guess who did this, it would definitely have been Ada or Luis. Ganados, they're just mindless corpses, you know. They don't have the intellect to do a whole setup like this. So the suspects for this would either be Sadler, Luis, maybe even Ada. Chief Mendez, possibly, but I feel like he's more of a meathead. If you look closely, you can see the faces and pictures of some villagers. Just overall, like, somebody's been keeping tabs on the village and the whole, like, plaga and transformation of the virus. So, yeah. I would definitely say Luis's work for sure. We got what appears to look like Ashley captured.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
We got our first look at Hunnigan. She looks really good. Looks a little different, but I dig it.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
She kind of looks like this girl I used to date, so let me just go cry off camera, guys. Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny!
Definitely the shining moment here, FYI. We still get to jump out of windows. Badass. We're approaching the village, the infamous scene. So, I just love how the whole atmosphere is just like the original. They didn't change it. I remember there was leaks saying that the village area would be set at night. Every time I watch this gameplay, I'm just remembering all the leaks. But yeah, the original atmosphere is here. This whole place looks a lot more like grounded in reality. We got some insider information from somebody that played the demo. So apparently the church bell is no longer a camping area, because if you do go up there, apparently the bell tower does collapse or something like that. And yeah, let's keep going. As I said, there's one police now that's gonna get burned alive. In the original, there was two, so that's something to take note of. Plot twist. Definitely have some lady on crystal meth here. Yes. There it is, the roundhouse. Let me just say, as soon as I seen this in the showcase, all my worries and fears and doubts just completely dissipated, and I knew I was in good hands, you know, like that's all I needed to see. So one-liners are back, even though the game has a more serious tone. One-liners are back, and insider information of a playtester did also confirm that the infamous bingo quote is back. So yeah. Also, the fact that some guy got his hands on this demo already makes me think we might see a demo earlier than we thought. Just saying. We can now fluidly just go over obstacles or jump off buildings. You know, the whole, like, every single building and area just looks more alive. Like, every single building has a story or a history. So, the whole village and atmosphere will just feel more alive and, you know, just more surreal. You got the chainsaw guy. That's terrifying. The lighting is just really good. Man, these playtesters always, man, they're always trash. Like, come on, let me get my hands on a demo for you guys to record. We got shooting mechanics, swapping guns without even an inventory. Just eagle dived, like Assassin's Creed dived off the building. Take note here. Go back a bit. You notice here, go back a tiny bit. So you can counter enemy attacks. You see an L1 button prompt here with your knife. Yeah, that's why our knife has a health bar now, because it's might be a little overpowered and overly useful now than before. Also, Ganados can now swing at you like like some kind of bar attack scene there, just bar fight. Like, let's play that again. It almost looked like a homeless guy just attacking you. Yeah. Take also notice when villagers have you held up, you can see the chainsaw just running towards you. Look at that. That's new, and that's pretty terrifying. Awesome defense, by the way. Yes. We got some Assassin's Creed takedowns again. I love how he just like whimpered his way out of there. Like, oh, that was really gross. Let me just get out of here. Like, ugh, gross. I'm out of here. And we got our first look at Dr. Salvador. Those are the eyes of a killer. Those are the eyes of somebody who's seen some shit. Those is the eyes. This is the face and the eyes of someone who's never been to therapy. So let me just say, these eyes are not normal. The distance between these eyes, that's not a human. Badly mutated Ganado perhaps, but there's definitely some different plaga or infection going on here. And the more I see this, it makes me think about the leaks that say that Dr. Salvatore will mutate more and more every time you encounter him. This whole new design, I feel like, supports that leak. Just my opinion, though. We'll see. Yeah, this whole scene here is just badass. Look at that. I love that. Also, take notice here. Just for some reason, there seems to be a +1 ammo indicator. I'm not sure if that's 1 in the chamber and 10 in the mag. Man, Modern Warfare 2019 really set a new standard for gaming, right? Or it's just you picked up a bullet. Or maybe that's an alternate bullet type. Alternate ammo type, possibly. Maybe 1 in the chamber scenario. You guys let me know in the comments. Yeah, you can just execute Ganados now. No more knifing a Ganado 30 times. You can parry chainsaw attacks with your knife. And you can see the meter of the bar, the knife bar, did go down. So this is really cool, but I feel like this is going to eliminate the fear factor for Dr. Salvador. Because it'll just be easier to counter him. We have so many like new ways to counter and attack enemies now. It might be a little too easy or less tense. Guess we'll see. And that concludes the gameplay. All in all, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that we did not expect to see this much new content and features for the remake. I went in with zero expectations. I was excited, but I didn't know what to expect. And yeah, we got new combat mechanics, new defense mechanics, lots of new detail to the environments that just make them feel more grounded in reality, and like there was actually history here and people living here, opposed to just like a setup environment and in a game engine, right? Like a soulless village, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, all in all, this remake is going to be absolutely incredible. And I'm pretty sure I can give all my faith in Capcom in this remake and their ability to recreate it in the best way possible for all of us to enjoy. The only thing you can really worry about, in my opinion, is if they cut the island or they made some environments a lot shorter or smaller. But yeah, that's pretty much the least of your concern though. At the end of the day, the gameplay should be fantastic. But yeah, anyways, that's all the content I have for today, bros. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and like, as I will be posting more content like this in the future. And as always, stay awesome.